1 out of every 3 adults have prediabetes, also known as insulin resistance. However, it's suggested that 9 out of 10 people don't know they have it. There are also 1.4 million new cases of diabetes diagnosed in the United States each year. To put that into perspective, that is almost the entire population of the state of Idaho being diagnosed each year. While diabetes or prediabetes may not affect you personally, it has most likely affected someone in your life and is becoming more and more of an issue. Today I'm going to talk about the cause and effects of type 2 diabetes and insulin resistance. This is something I personally have struggled with my whole life and have gone to many doctors as well as my own research to learn and understand this disease better. Today I wish to inform you on the cause and effects of type 2 diabetes. I plan to discuss why it's becoming more prevalent in society, how it affects the body and mind, and the methods used to treat it. Before a person develops full-on type 2 diabetes, they first develop what is known as prediabetes or insulin resistance. Insulin resistance occurs when the cells in your muscles, body, fat, and liver start resisting the signal that the hormone insulin puts out. Insulin is a hormone that is made by the pancreas. It is the hormone that helps keep your blood sugar level from getting too high or too low. It does this by allowing your body to use sugar from carbohydrates for energy or to store glucose. When someone develops insulin resistance, this means that the cells in their muscles, body fat, and liver start resisting insulin. This causes blood sugar levels to rise, and that can lead to many different health problems. So what causes somebody's body to start resisting insulin? There are many causes to what starts insulin resistance. Genetics can play a huge role, as some people are born with a natural resistance to insulin. Aging and ethnicity can also play a role in developing insulin sensitivity. They found that some ethnicities have a more likely chance to develop insulin resistance. However, some of the sources we are seeing linked directly to insulin resistance is excess body weight, too much belly fat, and a lack of exercise. When you are overeating and overweight and not exercising, after months and years of this lifestyle, your pancreas gets tired of working so hard to make that much insulin that it gets worn out. Because it gets so worn out, it stops keeping pace with the demand for more insulin, and that's when insulin resistance sets in. Some symptoms and effects that are found in insulin resistance are that you have a larger waist size. Some say the best way to tell whether you are at risk for insulin resistance is to pull out a tape measure. A waist that measures more than 35 inches for women and more than 40 for men means that you have an increased chance of insulin resistance. Some other symptoms include high blood sugar, high blood pressure, tingling in your hands and feet, dark skin patches, such as patches of dark skin in the back of your neck, elbows, knees, knuckles, armpits. Another symptom is exhaustion. You'll feel really tired all the time. You'll also feel hungry even after eating full meals, and you'll get more frequent infections. Insulin resistance is a serious disease, and it does need to be treated and taken care of to avoid developing type 2 diabetes. While the most common and effective treatment for insulin resistance is a lifestyle change, doctors may prescribe certain medications to help control blood sugar. The medication prescribed to those with insulin resistance does not increase insulin levels, but lessens the amount of sugar the body will produce and absorb. While this medication is useful and can be an aid in controlling blood sugar, it is found to not be very effective unless the patient changes their lifestyle. The most effective way to treat insulin resistance is to change your diet and level of exercise. The best diet for those of insulin resistance is to eat less unhealthy fat, sugar, processed starches. It is important to avoid foods that would spike your blood sugar. This is the most effective way to treat insulin resistance, and by changing these habits, by changing your eating habits and your exercising habits, you'll have long-lasting effects to treat insulin resistance. Diabetes is a disease that is affecting more and more people across the globe. It is important that people are aware and informed of the disease so they can catch it in its early stages and reverse it. By being aware of the causes and effects of insulin resistance, people will be able to prevent and catch the disease early on and end the rise of diabetes.